Man entered prison for the first time. He was ordered by the prison guard to strip naked for inspection.
So if you think you can perform the inspection without getting seriously injured, go for it. Otherwise, check the box on your clipboard.
The guard did not dare to speak. He could only let Jack pass the inspection. But to get back at Jack, the guard deliberately assigned Jack to the top floor cell. This floor held only prisoners sentenced to life imprisonment. Jack remained calm at the sight. He lay down on the bed to sleep without any worry, but the bed was too small. It could not fit Jack's burly body. He had to put his feet outside, just to barely lie down. Early the next morning, Jack had just opened his eyes when he saw a prisoner appear outside the door. The prisoner signaled Jack's cellmate to hand over his shoes. Paul did not dare to speak. He obediently gave up his shoes. Then, the prisoner took Paul's glasses and crushed them on the spot. Seeing how easily Paul was bullied, the prisoner then began to take off his pants. Preparing for the next move, Jack jumped down from the bed. His tall body stood like an iron wall, blocking Paul. With just one punch, Jack knocked the prisoner unconscious.
You owe us a pair of glasses. Now get out of my cell.
From then on, Paul became Jack's #1 fan. No matter where Jack went, Paul would appear behind him. Paul told Jack that he took the blame and went to prison to protect his wife and daughter. But what Paul did not know, Jack was not a criminal either. He was an undercover cop. A day before, there was a murder in a small town. A man was killed in the wild. Because Jack had been at the scene, he was taken to the police station. But when the police caught the suspect and prepared to let Jack go, Jack said he needed to remove the zip tie on his wrist. The chief had no choice but to send a female officer to get scissors. The female officer's eyes suddenly turned flirtatious. Just as Jack walked out the police station door, he was stopped by the chief. The chief had taken a liking to Jack's skills and wanted him to do a small favor. At the crime scene, the chief found a string of phone numbers, and through this clue, he found Paul. Paul took one look at the car outside and immediately confessed to the crime. Based on years of experience, the chief judged that Paul was taking the fall for someone, so he wanted Jack to enter prison with Paul to find out who Paul was protecting and why.